This podcast, Ngraffi Sense, is to provide our listeners the opportunity to identify challenges or problems within their community, business sector, career, industry, and provide us with their ideal solution to these problems or challenges. There are three kinds of people in the world: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, those who wonder what happened. At Ngraffi Sense, be one of those who make things happen. Are you bothered by a particular problem, challenge, situation in your community, industry, career? Do you have an ideal solution to the problem, situation, or challenge? Share your idea with us in 5 minutes. You need not know how to bring your idea to reality. Just share with us. Someone might pick up your idea now or in some years to come and move with it, or might have the know-how to your ideal solution. They can then use it to make our community a better place. We are Ngraffi Sense. Call us and share now. +237 699 444 555. +237 695 614 947. Write us at ngraffipikin@gmail.com.
This is Stanley Hour, Ngraffi Pikin. Now Ngraffi sings this, make we check sense, all we wise.
If we see in a child's bag something that we did not buy, or a dress, a child wears a dress that we did not buy, it is our duty to question. Where did you get it from? Even if it's money that they said they took from you, is this what you told me? Was the money meant to buy this dress? I can't remember that I gave you money to buy this dress. Which means that every dress that the child has, every article, the parents should know about it. If something gets missing, they should know about it. To find out, does the child have a pen or a pencil on a daily basis to go to school? The calculator that I bought, is it there? The drawing set, is it there? If it's a technician, does he have the tools for practice? Because a technician is what you are capable of doing. When you come and you say, okay, I have this, they'll say, okay, go to work. You can operate a computer, right? Okay, this is a computer. You have done this, they want to see what you can do practically. Yeah. So that is a very big problem that has been multiplied now by the crisis. This problem used to be there, but now it has been complicated by the fact that parents, their children that consume this whiskey in sachets is even far more disastrous than the tramol that become or marijuana. It is because these things they easily buy. A child, their children that come to school when they are taking it, you can see from the eyes. Some take tramadol and all of that, which still boils down to follow up. Parents think that once they send a child to school, that's why some.
So Grandpa, I wanted to ask again. You made a point that is very important. I need you to say it to do it again. When it comes to helping the child or communicate or like facilitate communication with the child, you had a problem with getting an Android phone or getting the normal Choronko phone. Can you explain that better to us?
I think a child in secondary school, I don't know what kind of research that you want to be doing online. You get a Choronko phone for 4,000. It's teaching that child to understand that money is not easy to come by. And you are getting that phone for communication. If it is a day school, you are not taking that phone to school. That phone, if you think that phone is necessary, you even better go leave it with the school authorities so that phone is signed in. If that child wants to communicate with you, if he's a boarding student, you can go take that phone, they communicate. But if it's a day student, that phone can be kept with the master of discipline. They check it in.
Okay.
at the beginning of the day. The child's number is there, so that in case of a situation where the child is in class, the master of discipline can communicate the father if he calls that this child is in class, this is the situation. So the phone is kept there. At the end of the day, the child can come and take the phone. Something like an Android phone. You can imagine a situation where teachers, there are teachers that cannot afford, because of the salary situation, they cannot afford even an Android phone.
True, very true.
They have to go through a series of, working hard, having to live for a time before they can squeeze it and get one. Because they also need it for research. But at the level of university, if a child knows that when he's going to university, that is when, daddy or mommy will get me a good Android phone. An iPhone, a phone that can be used to do research, do assignments. Because at that level now they need fine. By that time, the child will value that phone. The child will keep it jealously, because the child will know that it's not easy to come by. But if you make things, like this, the child knows that it's access. You can even allow your phone, a child takes, and then that is where the trouble comes in.
Okay.
So it is better to control the usage. It is used. You can be sitting there. If the child needs to discover something on the Android phone, which is valuable, while you are there, you supervise it. But don't take your Android phone, you give it to the child. Because when he goes in the toilet, you yourself, you don't know how to manipulate it as they can manipulate it. So you can go there, will start watching, some kind of thing. But if it is under your supervision, even it goes to even with television.
Ngraffi Sings, brought to you by Ngraffi Fine Arts Incorporated, Lanjo Coaching, New Breed Africa Foundation, UIG Incorporated, Codatics, Sheepy's Diary, Mottanni Incorporated, Hilltop Music Academy, Global Action for Community Development, Sound Engineer, Ringway Charles. Ngraffi Sings, giving voice to community challenges and idea solutions now and in the future. Thank you very much for listening. See you next week for another episode.